Now this is a cool piece of gear. The Coyote Light Pro mounts to about anything. So it's got a Picatinny rail system on it, so it makes it simple to mount to just any gun or really anything you want. Just put a rail on, clamp to, nothing to it. Red LED, so at 100% power, 5.5 hours battery life. At 25% power in the red light setting, you get 40 hours. Now that's a lot of time. So this thing really lasts well. Rechargeable internal battery, easy to use, machined aluminum housing, so it's tough. Got lifetime solid state LED technology. I tell you what, you want to have a lot of fun? The Coyote Light Pro, get out there at night and see what you're shooting at.
Commercial farmers, homesteaders, and gardeners are using Predator Guard deterrent lights to end their nocturnal predator problem. Here's how they work. Wild animals that hunt at night will only feed in a safe area where they will not be noticed. Predator Guard introduces a pair of flashing lights that animals assume are a set of eyes. This creates fear and makes them flee your property and stay far away. Your Predator Guard lights can be secured on a single post in a garden or field. Lights should be installed pointing outwards in all 4 directions: north, south, east, and west. Your Predator Guard lights can also be mounted around the perimeter of a chicken coop, a garden, or surrounding your whole property. Again, facing outward in all 4 directions. Mount your devices at the eye level of the predator you are trying to deter. The regular flash of light, visible in all directions, will keep predators away.
That repels night animals. Protect your chickens from raccoon, your sheep and goats from coyote and wolves, and your gardens and flowers from deer and much, much more. Night Guard Solar is completely weatherproof, environmentally friendly, and is safe for your pets or livestock. Night Guard Solar activates automatically at dusk. It flashes all night, every night. Because Night Guard Solar is not motion activated, but rather turns on automatically, it stops night animals at a distance, up to a quarter mile away. A flash of light is sensed as an eye to all night animals and triggers their deepest fear, that of being discovered or of being watched. The primitive instinct of fight or flight kicks in and they flee the area. This is what makes Night Guard Solar so effective. It is recommended that you consider positioning Night Guard Solar units on all 4 sides of the area to be protected. That can be done by using cluster mounts, whereby 4 units are placed on a single stake, mounted back to back, with each one facing a different direction and placed eye level with the animal to be repelled. Or follow our perimeter mounting instructions. There are many practical applications for Night Guard Solar. In addition to protecting home gardens, it is being used by commercial farming operations, protecting crops such as watermelons, pumpkins, and sweet corn. Small flocks of poultry of all types, as well as large pastured operations with thousands of birds, are being protected by Night Guard Solar. Bird feeder enthusiasts and purple martin landlords, koi ponds, and poultry and livestock producers of all types have praised the ease and affordability of Night Guard Solar. People all over the country are also discovering that Night Guard Solar units activated each night give the impression of a security system in place and are now using the device to protect homes, property, automobiles, and RVs from intruders. Most predator problems occur at night or at dusk or dawn, but some problems can happen in broad daylight. To help address these daylight problems, another product carried by Night Guard LLC is a holographic tape that can be used to prevent daytime predators like hawks or aggressive coyote and deer. Just simply place several strips of tape in the area to be protected at eye level to the predator and allow the flashes of light, movement, and crackle of noise to keep them away. This product can be used
Hi folks, I'm JD Pyatt with Coyote Game Calls. I'd like to introduce you to the new Gen 2 series line of calls from Coyote. Body design modifications to the new Gen 2 line include more user-friendly handle for carrying and hanging on a tree limb, 360-degree rotating antenna, extended front legs to cast the sound above vegetation, a 1/4-20 insert to attach the collar to a tripod. Hey there, JD with Coyote Game Calls, and today I'd like to introduce you to the new Gen 2 GC500 from Coyote Game Calls. The GC500 comes with 200 preloaded sounds on your full-size SD card. Back of the collar, you've got the decoy port, sync port, external speaker, your USB port, and your full-size SD card. Slides in right here underneath this rubber tab. The SD card is spring-loaded. Press in, hold, release, and it'll pop right out. To insert the card, press in and release. It'll lock in place. The GC500 remote has a favorites 1 and a favorites 2 bank. Each favorites bank stores up to 4 sounds. To load those sounds, simply highlight the sound, press and hold, and it'll transfer it to the favorites bank. The display on the digital screen now has a timer so that you can keep track of your stand length. Also comes with a volume level indicator, much larger font for easier reading. The GC500 remote has a sleep mode. If nothing has been pressed on the keypad, the remote control will go into sleep mode to extend battery life. To wake it up, press any of the buttons on the keypad to wake it. That first press of that button will only wake up the remote. It will not perform that function. The second press of that button will perform the function though after the remote has woken. Remote control now has a decoy button on it, labeled decoy, to control any attached decoy, whether it be AD400 or PD200 decoy from Coyote. The remote control also has a light button. Rather than on a timer, you press the light button to turn it on. Make your selections, press the light button again to turn it back off. GC500 has a pause button that will pause the sound at any point in time you would like. Simply press the pause button, it'll pause the sound. Press the pause button again to resume play. The GC500 operates off of 4 AA batteries. The remote control operates off of 1 9-volt battery.